Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series Season 9 with me, your host, Mark Zombie, and I am joined today by the lovely, illustrious, shining bright like a diamond, Joe Zombie.
Whoa, that entrance. I thought that was gearing towards our celeb guest.
Oh, we got some celebs in the chat. We got some celebs for sure. I just was noticing your camera. You look so heavenly and divine. The gods must be blessing you today.
Well, I guess it's perfect timing for the lighting.
Speaking of perfect timing, I have been so excited for this moment because it's not just us, Joe. We're joined by one other.
And who can that be, Mark?
It's that greenfish. He's back. Out of retirement. Welcome, that greenfish. Welcome. The undersea analyst. How you doing, greenfish?
Oh, thank you, Mark. It's a pleasure to be here as always, alongside you and Joe. Top tier casters, if I might add in. But how's everybody doing at home? Y'all ready for some hots?
Oh, I'm ready for some hots, greenfish. We got two special teams here, House of Chez and Boogan squad. We're coming at you from Division B East, the Beast Coast. Oh. And yeah, looking at the standings right now, we got Boogan, middle of the pack, 8th seed team, 12 points. House of Chez, down towards the bottom a little bit. But you know, anything's possible here in the Beast division. Maybe some beastly plays.
Yeah, 100%, Mark. I totally agree. As you said, House of Chez looking to bring it tonight, looking to take down Boogan squad, and for Boogan squad, quite the opposite, looking to get into the positive score instead of even.
Right. They're hoping this is a fast a domination, perhaps. But we're getting into the draft. But quickly, let's just blast through these bans. We had Boogan banning out Sky Temple and Spider Queen. Meanwhile, House of Chez banning out Towers of Doom and Volskaya Foundry. And they are taking us to Cursed Hollow, which were in the draft. Boom.
Oh, man, seeing Tombs and Tower banned out. Very unfortunate.
Yes, our two favorite maps, Joe.
Yep, exactly. A lot of team scrimmages on those maps, and then especially Towers. It's never end until it's actually over. It's never over.
And now I can't help but notice, Greenfish, is that a retro Boogan squad jersey that you're donning today?
Oh, well, I thought you wouldn't notice, Mark. Yes, this it's a perfect attire to come out of retirement with. As Chat's pointing out here, we have two A+ teams here, House of Chez and Boogan squad.
Yes. Yeah, both of these teams have been around for quite some time, and this is most certainly not their first encounter in the battlegrounds. And the chat is just blowing up, as you mentioned, Greenfish. We got a lot of folks coming in, and thank you guys. Of course, Atlas, DFV Sulfide with a name change. Going hard on the DFV. Reminds me of that old Ace Casey AC phase.
That was a good thing. Those arrows from everywhere.
All right, but yeah, we're getting right through these bans. We had Johanna and Falstad banned out by Boogan. Meanwhile, House of Chez getting rid of Imperius, which is interesting. He's kind of been on the rise this season.
Yeah, just looking at the bans, Johanna and Imperius, both definitely target bans. Both teams did their homework. Most played and like most win, especially for the Stukov Imperius. So both teams definitely doing their homework. ETC first pick for Boogan squad, and then the Mephisto Graming Cup.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that a lot.
Looking at some stats here, Mephisto is one of Boogan's most played heroes with 5 games played. So a little bit of a snipe situation coming on.
When players start actually playing in the draft, that's what I like. Oof.
Joe's all about those Chris Angel mind freak mind games. We've got Miss Windup Bird saying, my boyfriend's username is Rich Zombie. What? He needs to be up here with the fellow zombies. We've never encountered a Rich Zombie, I'm gonna say.
trademark 1997, I believe. Diablo 2.
Yeah, or Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike. But welcome, Miss Windup Bird. Happy that you're here, and everyone else. A lot of Boogan cheering going on.
Couldn't help but notice that myself, Mark. Hashtag Boogang.
Yeah, and
Chez not coming up too short either, though. I've seen a lot of support for Chez.
Mariners, 005. Chez.
Just
All right. We get final bans here. Rhaegar, another hero that's been on the rise. House of Chez banning out that Raynor, one of Boogan's most popular hero. And they're going to be locking in Lucio and Anub'arak. Now, Joe.
Mark.
Did you have a balanced breakfast this morning?
I did have a balanced breakfast because it was filled with Lucy O's, Mark.
You've got some Lucio O's, Joe?
Mark. It's part of a perfect breakfast if you're looking to break it down right in the morning, right when you wake up. Sip on some coffee, eat some O's.
Alrighty, and then rounding off Boogan Squad's draft, we got Kael'thas and Lunara. Okay.
I kind of like it. You know, you got the Greymane Mephisto. Definitely just an aggressive team right off the bat. Depending on what Ridley picks up, the Lunara poisons can do a lot. Lucio, you know, good sustain healer, but if you got a Kael'thas Lunara banging down the door, Sonya. Is that the right answer? I'm not really sure. I think that's more of a comfort pick, honestly. So we'll see how that works out. But just looking at both drafts, Mark, what are you feeling? What are you thinking?
Yeah, so House of Chez kind of feels a little bit light on the lane clear front. You know, not having like they've got Mephisto as a mage doesn't really bring CC or lane clear or siege damage. So they're obviously going for more of a dive, get some picks with the Anub'arak and Greymane. So we'll see how it works out. I feel like they might fall behind because of the lane clear, but if they can get those picks, then that's all it's going to take. So
yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how these objectives play out, especially the Kael'thas Lunara just raining upon House of Chez.
Let us know in chat. We've already had some people here cheering on their team, but if you want to weigh in who wins the draft, any comments are welcome. Maybe if you get lucky, that green fish will read them live on the air.
Well, with the perfect setup here, Mark, we do have Canadian Corner weighing in here, cheering on Team Boog. He says he has money on the line, but not also money, Mark. He says, I lose my kids and my house if Boogan doesn't make playoffs.
Oh, my. Well, we hope for your sake that Boogan secures a domination here. But anyways, getting into it on the left-hand side in the Nexus Gaming Series Season 9. It is House of Chez with Chesmix on the Anub'arak, Ridley on Sonya, Flash on the Mephisto, The Dude on Greymane, and Caribou on Lucio.
For the right side, we have Boogan Squad, Mark, Tom Peace on the Melfel, Bummernot on the ETC, Camp Bellas on the Lunara, Non-Champion on the Kael'thas, and Thundercats on the Ana.
I'm a big Tom Peace fan, so the camera's going to be locked on him the whole time. I hope you guys understand. But we're just going to be watching Tom Peace today.
Say picked up the Baka right before the game, Mark. Should be making some awesome plays.
Just a little scuffle in the mid here. Both teams testing the waters, dipping their tippy toes in.
Oh, big rotation from House of Chez coming out on Tom Peace. Mark, he's sipping on the vodka a little too hard, but he's able to get out.
Tom Peace heard that green fish was going to be casting. He started celebrating a bit too early, and he almost got picked.
Yeah, beautiful rotation from House of Chez there. Beautiful teleport by Tom Peace, so he was able to get out, but just that quick rotation, didn't really expect it, and almost got him. So that was beautiful.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're going to see coming out of House of Chez with the Anub'arak and the Greymane. Just kind of looking to set up those combos from Anub and Greymane diving in.
Yeah, if we see that same exact rotation come out from House of Chez onto that Kalthas, he ain't walking away, Mark.
Yeah, I do like House of Chez here, taking advantage of the gray main camp clear and getting that bruiser camp down nice and early.
Oh yeah. As you were saying, maybe lacking a little bit on the wave clear, but as long as they can get some of those camps, keep pushing down the lane, should be good to go.
Seeing ETC here opting for block party at 1, which I've been seeing that getting picked up in the Method Cup over at twitch.tv/method. If you guys are a fan of HGC, definitely go check that out and support it. It is a live tournament over the next week or two. It's been going on for a week now. I think we're 2 out of 3 weeks.
Yeah, definitely a great pickup. Obviously, the gray man on the other side. And then
Right, the Sonya. Mm-hmm.
War paint. What? Sorry. Healing. And of course, the number rock. Just chilling. Middle getting pushed down so hard. One tower falling. A little bit of a lead down middle for House of Chez, while the first objective spawns bottom. Ooh, and turning that camp top.
First objective spawning up, and we got that green fish on the field, waiting in the bush, hanging out by the objective. Green fish, how's it looking so far?
It's looking good, Mark. Looking good. You got the teams evenly matched here. Just waiting to see which side is going to make that first move here.
All right, and it's happening here. We got the flash on the channel, Mephisto. Ooh, just interrupted barely by the Kalthas.
Yeah, Fatty Bummer not plays while the dude goes in, but he's falling to half health. Beautiful heals coming out inside of Caribou. Ooh. And Chesmix just falling awfully low, and
those bombs are doing work.
Comes out.
Tom Peace cleaning up.
As Mark says, Tom Peace ends up falling. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Boogan squad, and Boogan taking over that point. Flash has something to say about it. He's teleporting in, getting some damage, interrupting non-champion. Is enough. Ooh, Bummer not sliding out.
And all of a sudden, Caribou in a lot of trouble here, and he goes down. Boogan's still struggling to channel. This is a one redeemable factor from Mephisto here is he's going to be quite good at interrupting those points as we see him blinking in and getting another interruption. But it looks like that's going to be it. And Chili's is going to be going over to Boogan. Oh. Yeah.
So cheesy on the side of House of Chez. Flash looking for that kill on the KT. Not finding it, unfortunately, but very, very great effort.
We got
first objective.
Yeah, first objective, yeah, over to Boogan squad. Both teams level 7, neck and neck. Like Greenfish said, our undersea analyst for the night is always right. Both teams so evenly matched here in the Beast division.
Just like that, second objective is going to spawn bottom once again, but on the other side for Boogan.
We got It's the Doctor, a VIP weighing in. I win the draft. Oh, Doctor always full with those gut busters. But hopefully you're having a nice night, Doctor, and welcome. This is game number 1 in a best of 3.
Just like that, the bottom objective starts up. See how both teams posture.
Yeah, Boogan in kind of a nice positioning here. It is on their side of the map, but they've already got tank up there anchoring. House of Chez slowly rotating gray main down. Going to be a little bit late here.
Yeah, we definitely saw the power of Fisto, so Flash definitely able to interrupt, get in there if he needs to. Gray main just going for the XP for right now. I think that's definitely a smart play. Both teams looking for 10.
On the channel.
Likely, yep.
10s are going to be huge in this fight, Joe. If it can delay this out, those coming online for either team could make or break this tribute.
Yeah, we'll see what House of Chez wants to do. They're a little ahead in XP.
Yeah, it's not a cursed tribute. No one needs to go super hard here. But Bummer not sliding in onto the Mephisto. Follow-up from Kalthas and the flipping bomb, and he goes down. Pick up from Boogan squad. Chez Mix on the run. He falls as well.
Beautiful play on Mephisto. I believe that was the number or the ETC stun into the Kalthas. Another one, beautiful play. The damage was there, and the bomb just spread. Mark, so much damage going on.
Yeah, I feel like Kalthas is getting a ton of value. We can take a look at the damage numbers. Actually, Tom Peace here leading, but uh-oh, hold the thought, because it's a boss contest. Lucio tries his best, but he cannot quite get it.
Oh, no!
Oh, Boogan is getting melted by the Mephisto, Durance of Hades. They get the boss.
It's a bloodbath.
2 for 2 trade.
Yeah, KT's trying to walk out. As Mark said, 2 for 2 trade. Boss is now pushing down the lane, and that takes the eyes off of Boogan for just momentarily. House of Chez getting that boss down ASAP. We'll see what Boogan does. Maybe top boss or just posture nicely for the next tribute. We'll see what they end up doing. Looking like Bruiser and House of Chez. Definitely looking for this next subject.
Yeah, House of Chez absolutely needs this one. Good news is they are basically tied here in experience. So they're definitely going to be looking for... It's all about that Anub'arak initiation. I feel like the whole success of their composition relies on that. Nub getting a good follow-up.
The dude looking for the channel. But Tom Peace saying no, going in there and just slapping him off. It flashes so close, but Tom Peace also interrupts him. But what's the payment? It is his life mark, and the engagement's still going on. We have Ridley in the back line just trying to get down that KT as fast as possible, but it is not possible. Boogan backing out, just giving the tribute. Smart.
Yeah, first tribute. Smarter move, they're backing out. Wisp going for the boss. But yeah, first tribute for House of Chez, and they're actually up a little bit in experience here. And now all fights thus forward are going to have ults online, so we'll see how that factors into it. Boogan, of course, had a nice little early game advantage, but ooh, speaking of going for the boss, Joe.
Yeah, and Mephisto just sniffing that out. Flash doing a great job. Ooh, does he know? Bummer not doing a great job of just getting out of that push ASAP. I don't know what he saw. I don't think he saw it. And even if they did, I don't think they had enough time. They're just still pushing lanes.
They do get the boss, but in the meantime, House of Chez in all 3 lanes, soaking it up. And they're going to get to that 13s that much faster.
Oh, Mark, I'm feeling so bad for House of Chez. They have a boss pushing top while the tribute's bottom, and they have to fight this.
You mean Boogan?
No. Feel bad for House of Chez. Boss is pushing top, and...
Oh, yes, of course.
But House of Chez is 13, so they can contest this pretty easily.
Looks like Boogan is just going to give it. Not wanting to fight Talent Tier down.
I do like that play. Playing a little bit more passive. Obviously, yeah, the Talent Tier down, as you said. Tom Peace being a little cheeky, getting that XP mid, but at what cost?
He tries to juke. The leap goes down from Sonya. There's a cocoon onto an upper rock. They get the kill onto Tom Peace. And Bummernot's kind of in some trouble here. Can he slide out? Oh, rooted from Mephisto. The damage is going in. And oop, there's the slide. But another rock right there with the follow-up. Taps the well, but it's not enough.
Cosmic's just waiting and getting that stun on a Bummernot and securing that kill. They are now pushing for the first fort mark. How much can they get? The boss did actually destroy quite a bit top. Did nice damage, but...
Yeah, almost so close to that fort. Get those periodic catapults.
Hell yeah, House of Chez looks like they're heading bottom. They got 30 seconds to do some damage, get some XP, maybe take down the front tower, front couple towers, depending on how Boogan's defense is. Dude, Mark, this decides it.
Yeah, this is a very pivotal moment in Cursed Hollow. All the structures are going to start crumbling in just a couple minutes here. As both teams, 2 out of 3 tributes, positioning in favor of House of Chez. All of the ults are on the line. Just about. Nanaboost gets ripped. Tom Peace is going in. Cocoon is dropped as well. But now Ridley in the back line onto Ana. Gets a pick. All of a sudden, Boogan on the retreat. Ooh, they trying to get Chesmix.
Yeah, Chesmic's trying to bump out. Bummernot also trying to get out of there. Tom Peace staying in. for his team, while Chez makes caps mark. Close, but Boogan falling. Fortunately.
Yeah, Sonya with the flank there, being so disruptive. I think Leap got ripped, but Sonya was on the back line, dropped the Ana, and was all downhill from there.
Ooh, now House of Chez is marching down the bottom lane. We'll see how much they can do here. Definitely getting down those front towers. They have 37 seconds on that curse. Definitely enough to get the keep, especially if Boogang. They need to defend here. Otherwise, constant catapults coming down the bottom
non-stop,
lane.
never-ending, non-periodic catapults. Full-on non-periodics are going to be marching down bottom lane, but no, not yet. Boogan gets the defense. They're going to lose all the forts, but they're still in this. And now it looks like House of Chez
Going for the boss.
melting that bottom boss like a hot fondue fountain. And yeah, now
seconds, double dipping mark. They're finally getting that boss.
ooh, double dipping into a fondue fountain. Not like this.
Oh, Mark.
It sounds like a Bob play.
It looks like they're posturing to push with this boss.
Ooh.
They want those non-stop catapults bottom.
Yeah, they've got the 16s. So, right around the corner, though, Boogan will have the 16s available. Tom Peace finally securing this top keep here. Looks like he's going to be backing its full-on defense for this keep. There's the Phoenix.
Being popped right away. Shooting as much damage onto that boss as possible. We'll see who goes for the engagement first. Chesmek's just looking for that burrow, but doesn't want to do it too premature.
Yeah, boss still pretty healthy, but this is risky pushing the boss with these new core upgrades. Cocoon gets ripped. Looks like they're going for it. Greymane is in. Chesmix is in. There's the Sonya Leap as well. Lucio O's dropping the beat, but whoa! What is even happening?
Oh my God!
I don't think I've ever seen health bars drop that fast. The living bomb on my computer. It's GG.
It just wasn't enough, though.
Wow.
Mark. The boss just tapping down the core. Mark, oh my God.
I was so distracted with that spectacle of the living bomb that I realized the core is gone. And that's
I think
GG.
Everyone was distracted by that freaking explosion that happened right in the core.
We're gonna have to check the replay. Are we sure they even had a core to begin with?
Seriously, though. I think like an atomic bomb just went off. Everything's deleted on that side of the map.
Yeah, game number 1 going over to House of Chez. Yeah.
They put on their pants. They're bringing it. They don't want to be down on the bottom of the standings anymore, Mark. They showed why they should be at least a little bit higher. That play, that drafting, that was beautiful, Mark. House of Chez bringing it.
Yeah, even though they're but at the bottom of the standings, this is still B East. Any team can take games off another. It's very skilled players all round. So super exciting to see House of Chez picking up a win here.
Yeah, definitely a very exciting game. Last second there, we saw the Kel'Thas non-champion just melt 3 of the players from House of Chez, turning them into a fondue fountain.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But, it kind of just came online right at the end there with the Sonya Leap as well. They just had that hardcore dive with the Anub'arak, the Sonya, the Greymane. And yeah, I'd say Leap definitely got some value.
Yeah, 100. I was a little nervous just with the poisons and all that damage staying for House of Chez, but they played aggressive. They got the picks they needed, and they're on the back line. They're on the back line hard, and it worked. It helped. Yeah,
Sonya was definitely an issue. Looking at the draft for Boogan, Malthael not really going to be able to provide too much peels, so ETC is going to have a ton of work to do. Being in the front line, trying to protect the back line from the Sonya Leap and the Anub'arak. So yeah, You know, House of Chez did bring us to Crystal Hollow, so one of their map picks. But either way, the composition they chose looked pretty strong, and they knew how to execute. So
Yeah, just the Mephisto play of just
Whoa.
poking down that objective was beautiful. Definitely, you can tell they knew it was their map pick, 100%.
speaking of map picks, the next one is in. And I don't know who picked it yet, but it's a little bit Chezzy.
Mm.
So we go into, it's going to be Braxis Holdout.
Wow. Mark, last time we casted Heroic Division, we saw some awesome comps come out.
Yeah?
Pog U pulled out some Viking play.
Yeah, PogX.
PogX.
PogX fan club. See PogX fan club, yes.
See PogX fan club.
They had a Vikings. I don't know if we'll see anything that spicy, but Vikings did just get a little mini rework. So, I don't know. Maybe. And not sure who's bringing us here yet. Looks like we're still setting up the lobby.
Yeah, Braxis Holdout. What are some more champions? Sexy Rexy?
Yeah, I would think to see Rexar, some Rexar involvement. Like I mentioned Zarya before. First draft team is team 1. So that means Boogan squad is bringing us to Braxis here.
House of Chez team 1.
Doctor weighing in the chat. If you're a fan of 15-minute games, just play Braxis. Is that part of Boogan's strategy, or what's going on with this?
Yeah, I don't know. Braxis is typically one of those maps. You know, you see most teams generally ban it out. Don't really like to play it. Maybe for that reason, it's kind of can be very short and snowbally. But you know, I'm as a caster, I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, definitely some very interesting. Come out of Braxis.
Oh, Joe, you need to get in this lobby. How about that?
How about that?
Here we go.
How about that?
Mariners, GG, take care, everyone. Well, if you are signing off, thank you, Mariners, for dropping by. Do appreciate that. Getting involved in the chat here. It definitely, you know, I'm having a good time. My good friend Joe, and my even gooder friend, that green fish, he's back out of retirement.
There it is.
It's all for jokes, Joe. You know I'm kidding, right?
The truth is out.
I don't know, Joey. I'm pretty sure my boo gang emoji was facing towards you. Mark probably turned it to.
Let me just drag Greenfish over to my side a little bit more.
Boogang also repping the new avatar.
Ooh.
See some new Boogang merch.
Yeah, I mentioned that before. Greenfish has that retro swag, that old school Boogang. That's so stylish. That outfit.
You know, Mark, actually the display case I had this in, I had to take some dust off the case because I couldn't let it get on this fit. But yeah, this is just as crisp as the first time I ever wore this.
Yeah, I just want to smell it. It looks so crisp. And you got the headset on, so you got your fins are free for taking notes and
Absolutely.
whatnot. All right, we got 2 seconds from Flash here. And we'll see if Boogan can bring this one back.
Yeah, they're gonna have. Otherwise, someone's gonna lose their family, their house, their kids.
Well, Yeah, and I would think they have something tricky, something spicy. I don't know if we can see if they've brought us, if they have any Braxis games this season. But looking through some of the heroes, I kind of expect Rhaegar to be banned out again. He's another one of those heroes, along with Imperius, that's been on the rise this season. Might see some Chromie coming out, perhaps.
I knew there was a reason I was here, boys.
Oh.
I have to analyze this Chromie gameplay if it comes through.
Yeah, that greenfish. Resident Chromie god.
I don't like to brag, but I was level 50 and my Chromie was level 48.
Are those real numbers?
As real as you want to make them, Mark.
Alright, well, perfect. Braxis holdouts. Let's get underway.
Yeah, Mark, just in here. Boogan squad, 3 wins on Braxis holdout. 100% win.
Ooh.
1 win for House of Chez. 100% win rate. Whoever
Okay.
wins here, Mark, is a Braxis holdout. Probably going to see some more just target bans. Both teams doing their homework. Stu off right off the bat, of course. Most likely, probably another Imperius ban, unless target ban. Braxis holdout.
Johanna, get rid of her, yep. Next ban here for House of Chez.
Maybe even a Chromie or a Samaro ban. That'd be a fatty target ban.
I'm not sure if I like Samaro too much here.
I'm just going by the stats, Mark. Stats don't lie.
Oh, and there it is. Joe gets it.
Ooh.
The Chromie ban.
I'm gonna throw some Mark hands in the chat.
I'm scared. Sylvanas.
Boogan, get rid of Mephisto, yeah. Both teams prioritize the hero. 2-lane map, need a lot of value, so... Whoa, Tassadar coming out. I don't think, maybe he was a third ban. Maybe he was banned in game 1. But another hero that since his rework has just been dominating. And we're going to get to see him come out.
Yeah, if we see a hyper carry 4-man bottom, Mark, that could be dangerous. But Tesla, as we know, just good damage and support all in all. Ooh, Andu and Raynor, definitely not shocking. Comfort picks coming out for Boogan squad. Really feeling this tomorrow. Boogan, if it doesn't get banned out.
Next 2 picks here. ETC still on the table. Kind of the go-to strong tank, but no. Chesmix doesn't want it, which, you know, that's fine by me. ETC, I think it's kind of boring.
Best play here is probably ban it out. House of Chez ban out ETC, force him into a different tank. ETC strong pick in general, and also must pick for Boogan. Ooh, on the ban.
Yeah, I'm seeing some Murden popping up in Boogan's stats here. Could be an option. Not too crazy about overall Murden as a tank. But
his passive is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Here, though. I like it.
Good sustain healing. Chips with Salsa dropping the Mark hands. What's up, Chips with Salsa? Welcome.
Oh, the Imperius ban, Mark. I'm not sure if I like that, I'll be honest.
I mean, such a strong hero right now.
ETC Samaro getting picked up right now.
You know, Joe, I did see Team Last Dance, which is Brez, and Wubby rocking the main tank Imperius.
Oh. Gross kill.
Garrosh coming out. Looking pretty good for Boogan. Liking this draft.
So good so far.
Amanda Pandemonia getting involved in the chat. Fostering the community here as a mod. My other mods are currently working.
That emote's all you, Joe.
And Deckard and Sonya rounding off the draft here.
Samodo.
You're thinking Tom P. Samato?
Tom P. Samato. Give it to me, Tom P. You're listening. Give it to me.
He's like, hold on, gotta check my earpiece. Joe Zombies piping in. Oh. Okay.
What is this? 2018 Tom Peace? What are you doing? 2016, I should say. What the heck? When did he come out? When Artanis come out? 2016.
Legacy of the Void. I mean, I bought Legacy of the Void to play Artanis, or to get Artanis for free 1 week early, and I never played Legacy of the Void, so. But I don't remember. A Punjabi. Dropping
what
the
do we got?
unicorns.
A Lunara hypercarry here, down bottom. Ambassador Deckard.
Yeah. I mean, I that's gonna be a lot of poke damage right out the gates. Both Tassadar and Lunara having quite a lot of range, so could be tricky for Garrosh. I think he's often countered by heavy poke. Also, Mal'Ganis seems like a good option, being able to put Garrosh to sleep. So we'll see what shakes out here in game number 2 in the Nexus Gaming series. And
Real quick, coming in from the chat, we've got Dr. weighing in. Zamuro into Sonya is a bad idea.
Oof.
Ooh.
We also have hashtag CatDog cheering on that House of Chez draft, saying it's pretty strong.
Welcome it's cat. Oh, hashtag cat dad. Not sure if he said cat dog or cat dad, but
Well, let's get into the game. We got
no, let's figure this out. Hold on, let me rush the pod.
All
All right, Joe, kick it off with the red side. We got
Boogan squad coming in hot. Tom Peace on the Artanis, Thundercats on the Anduin, Camp Billets on the Raynor, non-champion on the Kel'Thas, and
so much damage going out into Chesmix on the Mal'Ganis, Caribou on Deckard, Flash on Lunara, the Dude on Tassadar, and Ridley on Sonya, and that is House of Chez.
Man, oh man, I just had PTSD flashback to the 2v2 arenas of Priest Warrior back in the day with Town Zombie. That leap of faith coming out just the last second for Bummerknot, and then the big turnaround on the freaking Mal'Ganis. Mark, he's melted. Just like that.
Bummerknot being an absolute bully, taking lunch money from House of Chez, grabbing the first blood, setting the tone. Yeah, I'm curious about this matchup top lane. Artanis recently kind of received some love from Blizzard, some buffs, some adjustments, and he's never been a hero to be super in the meta. But could be sleeper OP if he has some maybe god swaps perhaps.
If I see a god swap Tom Peace.
What?
Twitter shout out. Twitter shout out.
A Twitter shout out. A Twitter shout out from Joe Zombie 93 on Twitter.
Be hearing me across country tweeting.
If you guys don't follow Joe on Twitter or on Twitch, I'd recommend you do.
Oh, what?
Currently on that Valorant game, popping nogs in the morning.
Oh, big flip on Chez mix, but it is not enough. Bummerknot ends up taking all that damage, but another leap of faith. Saved. House of Chez controlling both points at the time. The percent is ticking on up. Boogan squad enough to do something, and they're going in for it. Mark, the damage is going out somewhere, but I don't know where. Onto Bummerknot, but it isn't enough. Walking on out. Heals are out.
Yeah, pretty dominant channel here, but our Tom Peace picks up a kill in the top lane and just barely ticks it over. 98%. But we do see Lunara making that rotation up. Yeah, it's kind of what I highlighted. Garrosh struggling a little bit into that, such a heavy poke from Lunara. Gets the flip onto Chez, makes the damage is there. It looks like they'll get the kill. But the sleep and Deckard Root. He's going to be sleepwalking on out of there.
Gosh, that Tassiter just tapping down everybody. A full wave of Zerg marching down Boogan's lane, Mark. They're on the defense. They're on the back ropes hard.
Yeah, we might have to tap into that green fish for an inspirational message to Boogan's squad because it's looking a little bit grim here.
Grim indeed, Mark, but I'll not count him out yet. House of Chez here is clearly building with bricks, and Boogan squad is huffing and puffing away, so send it back to the desk.
Alright, well, Chesmix, speaking of that, the words of that green fish come in hot as Boogan squad secures a kill just like that.
They hear you whispering in their ears, Greenfish, sitting down there, and they got that pick just for you. So many potions on the ground from that Deckard. Insane.
Yeah, going for that Ruby pickup, a recently buffed talent. Now it's at 10-second cooldown.
Some say OP.
And yeah, just miraculously, Boogan squad is still even in experience here. They've lost that bottom fort, but it's not over yet.
They're not destroying the last of the Zerg, just to kind of prolong it out, make sure you know, they're nice and healthy while these objective spawns again.
And both teams here now moving on to the camps. Level 7's online for Boogan. Just a little the slightest XP lead.
Yeah, they have the kills while House of Chez has the towers down. Boogan going for a rotation, but not finding it.
We've got the Death of Icarus weighing in, cheering on House of Chez, House of Chez, House of Chez. Welcome, Death of Icarus.
Boogan squad just chilling top, waiting for a good engagement. The
the dude. Unstoppable gets popped.
Nova Flip connects. House of Chez running top. They are looking for an engagement, and Bummer not looking like he is overextended in the leap of faith. Just in time, saves them. Thundercats, Mark. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love this. But the siege is still coming in hot.
And both teams here in the top lane. All five members from House of Chez here. So a little bit of experience advantage for Boogan. Gonna be getting them 10 ever so slightly sooner. Unstoppable gets popped. Flip onto Mal'Ganis, but Bummer not at what cost? He's so low. Does Anduin have a life grip? He's gonna be alright. The God Swap does not connect.
Tom Peace looking for it. But as you said, not connecting. It was so close. Boogan looks like they're going bottom just to secure one objective at least.
And now this is where House of Chez moving onto the fort, but not so confidently as Boogan is rotating back up here. They don't want to overcommit right before level 10s during this objective. When we're not trying to find something, gets the Mal'Ganis again, but oh no, he's awfully low. The pull goes up, but the Lunar Poison is going to be enough, and that secures a kill. raid coming in, Joe, from Unexpected.
Whoa.
Welcome,
Okay.
Raiders. The Nexus Gaming Series Season 9, Division B East. We've got House of Chez up against Boogan Squad. Game number 2. Welcome, Onyx and Raiders. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate the raid, Onyx. Hope all is well. Hope the stream went well. We're diving right in. Boogan Squad, gripping on for dear life, looking to stay in this series. They need to pull out the swing mark.
Bummer not moving in. Gets the flip onto the minion. Minion's getting lit up. Yeah, the objective is now channeled in favor of House of Chez again.
Yeah, House of Chez doing a great job with the objective in all. Big flip onto Ridley, and the taunt is out. Marcus, the damage there. It is. He fall. Ridley down. Bottom objective cap. Boogan needs to do something here. They need to play aggressive, either go for boss or push this bottom fort mark.
Speaking of boss, we got a sub coming in from Spyver, 18 months, with the note "Love You" mark.
Hey, thank you, Spyver Broski. So much for the 18 months. You're crazy. But thank you, Spyver. Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate all the love and support. Your friendship means the world. And man, oh man, I need to go into the bathroom, get some deodorant, because this is sweat tea right now. Mark, Boogan and House of Chez both want it. They both want the win. We talked about it before, especially House of Chez. They're looking to go up in the rankings, make a name for themselves, and rise into the Beast Division while the finals are right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm going to have to turn down my AC because it's heating up in here. Like you said, Joe, the finals right around the corner. Both teams trying to clinch.
Ooh,
clinch.
Capital while Chesmix gets a big flip, and the damage is there, Mark.
Black Hole gets ripped. Lunar is in the backline looking for something. They get a 3-for-1 trade. Bummer Knot goes down as well. And it is 4-for-1 in favor of House of Chez. Tom Peace trying to secure something. He does get it.
Tassadar, a freaking assassin, Mark? That damage. Bonkers. The siege, the damage, the XP, the shields, everything. He is just on fire right now.
Yeah, he's got some good numbers. He's a great hero now. Yeah, it's going to be Boss and a full Zerg wave coming over for Boogan.
Green Fish, put those fins together and start praying to the skies, because that boss is going to be marching down the lane towards that Boogan core, and I don't know if that Kel'Thas volcano is enough.
I don't know if it was fate or not, Joe, but I've noticed that Boogan Squad appears to Icon appears to be a homeless man up against House of Chez here. So, I don't think this matchup was good from the start.
No, man, going back to that avatar change, I'd have to agree with you, Fish. The defense looking pretty solid so far. Full health boss still coming in hot. We have all the alts online for both, not both teams, for House of Chez.
Yeah, 13's right around the corner. Boogan Squad just trying to hang in there. This is definitely going to be a keep. They've managed to clear out all the Zerg, but the boss is still full health. The Dorito connects onto Raynor. And they're just trying to race that down.
God, it's Helm's Deep, and the freaking wall is health potion. Such red. Unless you're House of Chez, because you're marching down that. Getting those bruisers, getting those camps, showing Boogan Squad what's up.
Yeah, now they're still in this. Boogan Squad is the team that they started off, I believe it was 2 seasons ago, as a new team in Div D. And they swept the division and rose to Div C, where they also... they swept the division. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but they've rised to Division B. So from the bottom, and now they're here.
So they start off on that bottom. Oh wait, I can't do that. Oh,
no, you can't do that, Joe. TMCA might take us down.
Cancel that 30 seconds out. Everyone
Nobody clip
forget about it. No one clip it. Leave. Man, oh man, we have camps being turned, Mark. Fish. Oh, just waiting for this next to engage. Boogan just gonna have to bring it. Otherwise, it is end of tonight's series.
Yeah,
But
this
there's
is
light.
it's their map pick. They're still in this. They've lost a keep. But Bummernot's sniffing it out. They're probably trying to look for something before 16s. They're going aggressive here. All of Boogan.
Neither team have sight on each other just yet. Boogan on that aggressive foot, just waiting.
Oh man, the long con, the rotation is here. Bummernot waiting in the bush, moving in, looking for a flip. He gets onto the Garrosh, but Garrosh is taunted as well. Sonya in the backline, leaping and whirlwinding. Light Bomb gets ripped. Jimmy goes down first. But now all of a sudden Boogan on the retreat here.
Oh no, no, no.
Another one down.
One. Boogan squad just taken down. With Anduin and KT on the last line of defense. We have 13 seconds on the Raynor. And House of Chez just kind of know they're ahead. They know they have the tier advantage. The objective spawning. They're playing it safe. Pushing. Chilling.
Yeah, they've got both beacons here. Level 16s, sitting comfy, boss up in 41 seconds.
Oh, man. And here they come, marching down the lane. Zerg's on the bottom.
Oh, Thundercats rotating into the bush. Getting dropped.
That last engagement wasn't enough. Thundercats getting picked. Tom Peace trying his all, trying to get to that bottom objective, but it just wasn't there in time, unfortunately. And now 100% Zerg wave, as we said, marching down the lane. I don't know, Mark. Looking pretty grim.
Maybe this
But on
is
the
time
fourth
we...
day,
Oh.
look to the east. For the Riders of Rohan will come to your aid.
And yeah, the House of Chez is knocking at the door. Boogan squad looking to close out, get their second domination of the season.
You have a lot of clear here, so maybe, just maybe, they can get something. The swap goes out, but it wasn't enough. Connect just wasn't there.
Caribou gets
Big
flipped.
flip.
A nice taunt. Light Bomb getting dropped as well. Thundercat's playing out of his mind with the saves, but doesn't have one for Cambella's as he falls.
Oh no.
And now it's going to be House of Chez walking away with a 2-0 domination over Boogan squad.
Man.
The GGs are flying.
Great games. Both teams bringing it. House of Chez just did their homework a little bit better, or their macro was just like, yeah, it was just so even, you know, both. But House of Chez, as I said, just bringing it.
Yeah, that's you know, part of the problem you can run into on Baraxis is if you have an unfavored matchup in the 4-stack or in the off lane, it can be quite tricky. Because once you fall ahead in the beginning of the game, it's not the easiest to come back there. So, but phenomenal play from both teams, and House of Chez is going to be walking away with a 2-0, which has got to feel good. I believe Joe's going to be setting up the interview.
Absolutely. GG's going out to both teams. Props for making it here. And thank you for the show tonight.
Yeah, I think everyone stopping in, dropping their support, saying hello. Now, Greenfish, I can't help but notice you've changed, and now you're kind of just donning the traditional caster fish.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Mark. I've been wearing clothes the whole time.
Well, either way, that suit is looking so spiffy. We got you the highest quality microphone here to capture those sweet fish decibels.
Absolutely.
Caribou
the
dropping
headset
in.
had a bit of a problem there with the gain, so I had to switch it up.
Alrighty, finding the lobby here, Mark. We did get confirmation for an interview.
All right.
Ooh, Yes, I was looking for the orange, but they're rocking that awesome Pride NGS avatar for Discord. I love it.
Now, Greenfish, you still got the Discord, NGS Discord here?
Yep.
Alright.
Lobby 2.
Lobby 2, let's do it.
Yo.
Hello, Flash. Welcome and congratulations. How are you doing, Flash?
Good, man.
Definitely some exciting games, and you guys walking away with a domination. So
Yeah, it felt good.
Now, going into the series, did you guys do any? What were your expectations? Were you expecting to get the 2-0 or?
I think we are. So we've been doing a lot of replay watching and just sort of like fine tune. Like this entire season, like we think we're a little overplaced in Division B, but we've been sort of like doing our work and like doing our homework. It's like being in the honors class when you probably shouldn't be. But like we're doing our homework, like watching these videos, like fine tune some things. And especially last night we did a scrim and we like went through like an entire match, like broke down every single thing and just like took a lot of that advice tonight, and obviously it worked out in our favor.
Yeah, you guys were showing some pretty flashy, synergies, some nice dives going on. The Sonya, getting so much value from Leap. It felt like.
Oh my god, yeah, that was like we weren't thinking that at first, but Leap ended up working.
Yeah, so now Joe and I here have cast you guys at least once, maybe twice. But tell us a little bit about House of Chez. What's the background with the team? How long have you guys been friends, playing together? Any interesting little tidbits about some of the players?
Most of us are IRL friends.
Oh yes, nice.
Ridley and the dude have tacked on, and they've been great teammates since they have tacked on. So we have not met them yet, but hopefully in the near future that would be great. But myself and Chez Mix actually went to high school together, and Caribou is a buddy of ours. So we've all sort of known each other for the last I've known Chez since I was in high school, and Caribou I've known for like a decade.
That is awesome. That's so cool to hear. We've casted a couple teams where they say, "Oh yeah, we're all real life friends. We all live near each other." So like that's always the best. Now we also got the co-caster here, Joe Zombie, in the mix. Joe, any questions here for Flash?
Yeah, the first one is actually just more of a comment. Just to piggyback on kind of your casual in honors class analogy there. You guys did a fantastic job in both drafts.
Thank you.
And then also just first bans and then the first picks. You can tell that you guys were already there to play in the draft. You guys were, counter picking very, very well. The bans, you can tell you did your homework. So beautiful for that. And then just on that first game, you guys were pushing down the lane with Boss, and it's where you guys actually won. Let's jump in, and what were comms like? Was the call to go core, or were you kind of just playing it by ear? And
the call was go keep, and then we're thinking about the patch notes. We're like, okay, we can tower dive this, and it's not going to be as punishing, which I think we tower dove a little too late. We webbed the ETC, just went ham on their backline, and got caught right in a mosh pit the second ETC came out, and then all four of them, I was playing Mephisto, I was the only one who survived, but all four of them got caught in a mosh pit with the 75 armor debuff, so that was a little scary. But by the time all that happened, the core was already broken down shields, and the boss was still at like 30% health, so I was like, alright, I think I'm just going to sit here and end this.
Quite the explosive finish. We were so distracted by the fireworks from living bombs that we didn't realize that the core was still even there. But yeah, you guys came out ahead, and just like going back to what you were saying, like watching replays and like putting in the work. That's definitely pretty admirable because being at the bottom of the division and like losing is not as much fun as winning. So it's good on you guys for not giving up and sticking with it. And trying to, get some wins. So it's paying off.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I think we're having the most trouble like playing from behind. So we needed just to especially when we watch these replays, like we're analyzing the first bits. It's just like, why are we always feel like we're playing from behind? And I think once we sort of get that down, then I think we'll be a strong contender in Division B.
Yeah, I
Very
know,
nice.
especially in the second map, you guys were definitely playing a little bit. Even though you were dominating and ahead, you were still playing pretty passive and just securing the win. Really.
Well, yeah, especially with we're going against a garage comp, so there's no reason to like go ham there.
Yeah,
so it's just
exactly.
that was all about patience. But because we had momentum that entire game, which was like, okay, we know what to do now that we have momentum. But like in other games, if we fall behind early, it's tough. But hey, we're learning a lot.
Yeah. Joe, any other questions?
No, I think that's it for me. Good job tonight. And,
Thanks a lot.
Beautiful drafting and beautiful play from House of Chez right there.
Well, before we let you go, Flash, we also have one other folk in the chat here lurking. It is our undersea analyst, That Green Fish, and I know he's got some comments, maybe some questions for you. That Green Fish, take it away.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations on your win tonight. I don't want to beat a dead house, Kappa, but I could relate to your kid in the honors class that didn't need to be scenario there, and I wish it worked out as well for me as it did for you guys tonight. So as far as a question, House of Chez, where did that name come from?
Ooh.
Or what's the story behind that?
Good one.
Long story short, it was just sort of our name for when we went to Chez's house. It was House of Chez, and that's where we, played games and hung out and, had fun. So we just sort of stuck with that name.
Nice.
Oh, there it is.
All right, Flash. Well, that is all the questions we have for you. But if you want to give any shout outs, the floor is yours.
The whole team, man. Chesmix, the dude, Ridley, Caribou, even though we kicked him off the team. Psych, just kidding. Mariners 005, we love you to death. Who else is on this team? Death of Icarus, no dice. I don't think no dice has played in a year, but we.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Did I cut out?
You could have cut out a little bit. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were
Sorry,
done.
I think I cut out the middle of that, but either way, shout outs to the whole team. And if they didn't hear their name, trust me, it was said before I cut out.
We got most of it. All right, Flash. Well, fantastic. Congratulations. And maybe we'll catch more of you guys in the future. That was
we'll be around,
cool
man.
to see.
We love NGS. Thanks for casting.
Of course.
Thank you.
All right. Let us call up Joe. That Green Fish.
Ooh, baby.
Welcome back, Joe.
Be back, Mark.
Welcome back, That Green Fish.
Welcome back, Joe.
Oh man, we're gonna have to, Greenfish, you're gonna have to put that shirt and that hat in a display case and put it away for a long, long time. Our boys, Boogan Squad and Tom Peace, Rip. Good try. Good valiant effort. Yeah.
They got another game coming up next week or later this. They got another game coming up soon. Maybe we'll catch. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us tonight. Anyone who is still in chat kicking around, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. If you'd care to drop a follow, you can do that if you'd like. You could also follow Joe, which I will give him a shout out as well. He is a streamer and he is such a great guy. So much fun to hang out with. Definitely give Joe a follow. But Joe's not the only streamer here. We also got That Green Fish. They were last playing Art. So you can definitely go check out That Green Fish on Instagram, on Twitter, on Twitch. He's there. He's got his own website. It's thatgreen.fish. So you definitely give that a look. And thank you, Joe, for joining.
What? That Green Fish, 5K bits reward, emote reward.
Whoa! I didn't know that was a thing.
Right?
Hey, I mean, they were free emote slots. I could use them. I took full advantage of it.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate you, Fish.
Yeah, and Greenfish, thank you for joining us, coming out of retirement.
Hey, when Mark calls you and says, "Hey, Fish, are you available?" The first time you sleep through it. The second time, you gotta make it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate that. We're gonna be going over to Murda RG. He's streaming a double header tonight, covering D East Illa Dancing Queen versus I Must Feed live right now. Game number 1, 50 seconds in. So you guys are in good hands there. Yeah, that is all. We'll maybe catch you next week. Joe coming in late with his sub, scrambling to get his wallet, trying to flip. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe Zombie 93 for the sub.
That's a big pog you, Joe.
Pog you. Hey, Spiver. Thank you for the sub as well. Hopefully you had a good time here. Definitely check out Run the Jewels 4. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. I would play it live on stream, but I don't know if I'll get struck in.
You will. You will, don't.
Well, they released it. They released it for free, so
oh, true.
You can go on their website, but I still think it's probably not safe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But all right, we out.
We out.
What's up, everybody?